ह्यूस्टन की मेयर इफ्तार इस बार तारीखी बन गई, जब रजिस्ट्रेशन खुलने के 2 घंटे के अंदर 3000 लोगों ने इफ्तार के लिए रजिस्टर किया। ह्यूस्टन इफ्तार इस वक्त अमेरिका की सबसे बड़ी इफ्तार है, जो कि मेयर ह्यूस्टन सिल्वेस्टर टर्नर, ISGH, मुस्लिम सिस्टर सिटी एसोसिएशन, आगा खान काउंसिल, दीगर कोलैबोरेटिंग पार्टनर्स और ऑर्गेनाइजिंग कमेटी के ताउन से की जाती है। ऑर्गेनाइजिंग कमेटी की कोऑर्डिनेशन सईद शेख करते हैं, जो कि यहाँ मौजूद रहे और इंतजामात में मसरूफ़ रहे। इस इफ्तार के चीफ पैट्रन सैयद जावेद अनवर हैं, जिनकी खिदमात पर हाल ही में गवर्नमेंट ऑफ पाकिस्तान की जानिब से उन्हें हिलाल इम्तियाज से नवाजा गया। इस बार भी हमेशा की तरह खाना टेम्पूरा फूड मैनेजमेंट का था और उसके मालिक इसरार सईद खुद यहाँ मौजूद हैं और इंतजामात का जायज़ा ले रहे हैं। इस बार बॉक्सेस 4 तरह के थे, 1% बॉक्स, 2%, 3% एंड 4%। बायो सिटी इवेंट सेंटर में बहुत खूबसूरती से और नज़्म ज़ब्त से गाड़ियों के आने का बंदोबस्त किया गया। शाम 3 बजे से 6 बजे तक इफ्तार डिनर बॉक्सेस पिकअप करने का टाइम था, लेकिन ये सिलसिला 7 बजे तक चलता रहा। 7 बजे से 8 बजे तक इफ्तार का खुसूसी प्रोग्राम नशर किया गया। आइए आपको प्री इफ्तार की कुछ झलकियाँ और कुछ कमेंट्स दिखाते हैं।
TV1 के नाजरीन और दुनिया भर में जो सोशल मीडिया के जरिए हमें देख रहे हैं उसको वेलकम बायो सेंटर में।
ये छोटे बॉक्सेस हैं और ये तमाम वॉलंटियर्स हैं, जिनमें आगा खान काउंसिल समेत मुख्तलिफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस के वॉलंटियर्स शामिल हैं जो यहाँ काम कर रहे हैं। ये देखिए, ये बॉक्स बन रहे हैं, बहुत तेज़ी से काम हो रहा है, क्योंकि जिन लोगों ने रजिस्ट्रेशन करवाई है वो 3 बजे से आना शुरू हो जाएंगे। और ये इसरार सईद हैं, टेम्पूरा के मालिक। ये खुद तमाम इंतजामात का जायज़ा ले रहे हैं। अच्छा जी, ये कितने लोगों का बॉक्स है? 4 पर्सन्स का। और इसमें देखें ये कितना सारा स्टफ है। और ये यहाँ टेबल पर सिस्टम के साथ सेट किए हैं लोगों ने। 2%, 1%, 3%, 4%, ये सब यहाँ सेट किए हुए हैं। कुछ अभी सेटिंग होने वाली है और ये अभी इंतज़ामात हो रहे हैं सारे, और उसी सिलसिले में ये तमाम गहमा गहमी है। अभी कार्स आना शुरू हो जाएंगी। ये कार इस तरफ से आएंगी। ये तमाम यंग वॉलंटियर्स हैं और जैसा कि आप देख रहे हैं कि दूर गाड़ियों की कतार शुरू हो चुकी है।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम नाज़रीन, ये बड़ा अहम मौका है कि हम सब मुसलमान लोग मिल के एक इफ्तार पार्टी करते हैं, जिसमें हम सब इफ्तार खोलते हैं। और मैंने इस इफ्तार में कोई 10-11 साल से इन्वॉल्व हूँ। पहले ये 1000 से भी कम लोग होते थे, अब सुना है इस साल 3000 लोग होंगे। और ये बड़ी अच्छी बात है कि बड़े लोग इसमें इस वॉलंटियर हिस्सा ले रहे हैं। और मैं ये सोच रहा हूँ कि फ्यूचर में पता नहीं मेरी 5-6 हज़ार अगर हमारे पास कैपेसिटी हो तो हम लोग इफ्तार खिला सकें लोगों को। ये बड़ी अच्छी बात है कि सारे मुसलमान, हर चाहे इस्माइली हो, चाहे शिया हो, चाहे सुन्नी हो, सब मिलजुल के इफ्तार खोलें और आपस में मोहब्बत।
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Irfan Ali. I serve as the Honorary Secretary for the Ismaili Council for the Southwest. First of all, Ramadan Mubarak to all of the viewers and those who are observing the month. It's a special occasion. And because of the pandemic, things are a little different. Normally this would be an in-person event जब हम मिलकर एक साथ इफ्तार सेलिब्रेट कर सकें, लेकिन पिछले साल की तरह इस मरतबा भी एक ड्राइव थ्रू इवेंट हुआ है। Inshallah this will be another great event for the city of Houston, where all of us come together as one community to celebrate this special occasion in the month of Ramadan.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Murad Ajani. I'm the president of the Ismaili Council for Southwestern US. let me first offer Ramadan Mubarak to all our viewers. I think it's extremely important for the community volunteers and similarly Somali volunteers to come forward and join hands with other organizations to serve the community, and that's exactly what we're doing today. We have come together with other organization to continue the tradition of this Mayor Iftar event. And so thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for allowing us to be part of this event.
Well, the Houston Iftar is an incredible event to be a part of the broader Houston Muslim community that is just giving back in such a way to the community. The Houston Iftar is the largest community iftar in the entire country. Last year we had 2,000 meals that we served. This year we're serving 3,000 meals. It's just an example of what makes Houston such a special place. The Muslim community helping one another, helping themselves and the broader community in something like this, giving meals and being able to celebrate Ramadan together.
TvOne और फरा थैंक यू वेरी मच। आज हम ह्यूस्टन वर्चुअल इफ्तार की साइट पे हैं। यहाँ बड़ी एक्साइटमेंट है और ऑन साइट इफ्तार से मेरा ख्याल है ज़्यादा लोगों को सर्व किया जा रहा है और 3,000 से ज़्यादा लोग माशाल्लाह इस मुस्लिम कम्युनिटी और जो है और लार्जर कम्युनिटी के साथ मिलकर इफ्तार होस्ट कर रहे हैं। और मेयर ऑफ ह्यूस्टन is overseeing it. He's a veteran. MashaAllah, this tradition is going on for years, and I'm so proud to be part of it.
TvOne क्योंकि इस ब्रॉडकास्ट का एक अहम मीडिया पार्टनर है, तो उनका प्रोग्राम 6:40 से जो ब्रॉडकास्ट होगा वो तकरीबन 7:10 तक जारी रहेगा, जो कि प्री इवेंट जिसको कहते हैं, जो आपके लिए प्रेजेंटेशन होगी जिसमें जो कुछ आज हमने दिन में सर्व किया है कम्युनिटी को वो सब आपके सामने पेश, मतलब उसकी तमाम जो हाइलाइट्स हैं वो प्रेजेंट की जाएगी। शुक्रिया।
अच्छा जी, ये देखिए गाड़ियाँ आनी शुरू हो गई हैं और लाइन बड़े तरीके से, ये बड़े सिस्टमेटिकली सब आ रहे हैं। उधर से एंटर हो रहे हैं एंड देन कमिंग इन दिस लेन, उस लेन से होते हुए एंड देन गोइंग दिस वे। कार्स आना शुरू हो गई हैं और रजिस्ट्रेशन जिस तरह इन्होंने करवाई हुई है, सामने 4 के बॉक्सेस हैं, फिर 3 के हैं, उसके बाद 2 के हैं इस कार के पीछे। तो अभी आप देखेंगे कि इनका तो हो गया और वो नेक्स्ट कार जो है उसका भी आई थिंक वो आ रही है आगे, इट्स कमिंग। तो ये देखें, ये 3 का आया रजिस्ट्रेशन। अब ये 3 का बॉक्सेस में रखेंगे। सो यहाँ पे रजिस्ट्रेशन चेक हो रही है और यहाँ पे उनको स्टिकर देंगे, बताएंगे कि कितने बॉक्सेस हैं, वो फिर उनको नंबर दे देंगे। ये यहाँ पे इनको नंबर्स दे रहे हैं, इनके हाथ में देखें ये नंबर्स हैं 1, 2, 3 और 4। ये बॉक्सेस में जितने अफराद का खाना है ये इसलिए नंबर्स हैं। तो ये देखें, ये इनके लगा रहे हैं, ये गाड़ी के ऊपर इन्होंने लगा दिए। इनके पास मुख्तलिफ लोगों के आई थिंक 3 किस्म के बॉक्सेस हैं। आपके पास 3 किस्म के बॉक्सेस हैं, लाइक 4, 4, 3। सो हाउ कम आप सबके लिए, फैमिली के लिए कलेक्ट कर रहे हैं?
कुछ जॉब पे हैं, कुछ
अच्छा,
बुजुर्ग हैं, तो उन्होंने मेरा काम लगा दिया।
ओके, थैंक यू। अबाउट द रजिस्ट्रेशन।
Hi ma'am, I got to know about this event on TvOne, and it's really wonderful and help our community a lot. And the good thing is going on every year. We help out our mayor and all other organizations like Grachi Sisters and PSO, and I'm thankful to all of them.
Here you can see, अभी देखिए कि ये कार्स का जो तसलसल है वो तेज़ हो गया थोड़ा सा जैसे जैसे टाइम गुजरता जा रहा है, क्योंकि 3,000 लोगों ने रजिस्ट्रेशन करवाई है। और आप देख रहे हैं जैसे कि इस लाइन में दूर तक लंबी लाइन है कार्स की, और बहुत तेज़ी से काम हो रहा है क्योंकि वॉलंटियर्स ट्रेंड हैं। लास्ट ईयर भी इन्होंने किया था इसी तरीके से, और सईद शेख बहुत मेहनत करते हैं इसके ऊपर। ऑर्गेनाइजिंग कमेटी डिसाइड करती है और जो भी मसाइल होते हैं उनको सॉल्व करते हैं। ये कांग्रेसमैन एल ग्रीन इज़ हियर।
So there he is, he's coming. ये मेयर ह्यूस्टन सिल्वेस्टर टर्नर आ चुके हैं और ये गाड़ी में बॉक्सेस रख रहे हैं।
We're gonna do one more car. Yes. We're gonna do one more car with him. Yeah.
तो कांग्रेसमैन एल ग्रीन ने अपना कोट उतार दिया है और वो पूरी तरह तैयार हैं मेहनत करने के लिए। जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं कि पैशन, एंग्जाइटी और डेडिकेशन ये सब नज़र आ रही है। और ये इफ्तार इंटरफेथ का एक बहुत ही खूबसूरत तरीका है। पाकिस्तानी कम्युनिटी को ना सिर्फ एक्टिवेट कर रहा है बल्कि इंटरफेथ को भी एनहेंस कर रहा है ये इफ्तार।
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, members of media, on behalf of the organizing committee of the Houston Iftar, which is annual Ramadan dinner with the Mayor of Houston, I am very grateful to all the founders who have initiated this Iftar 20 years back at the doorstep of the City Hall. It started with probably 30 to 50 people, and we are very pleased that when we have a person like Mayor Sylvester Turner, when he took the office, we were at 1,500, and today we are at 3,000 guests. I have no words to thank our Honorable Mayor for his very strong support of the event, but I have no words to thank our leader, my leader, Mayor Sylvester Turner. At the same time, I am very grateful to all the collaborating partners and all the sponsors, Mr. Javed Anwar and all the sponsors who are already we are featuring there. With their support, all the associations like Smiley Council, Islamic Society, many community organizations and sister cities, Abu Dhabi, Baku, Istanbul, Basra and Karachi. We are grateful to that. So now, this is my utmost honor to present to you the biggest supporter of Iftar, the person who believes in diversity, who believes that he has to be with everybody who lives in this city, and with a very dear heart, he comes to us. Please welcome Honorable Mayor Sylvester Turner.
Thank you, Mohammed. And even in his absence, I do want to acknowledge Anwar Chavez because he has been an underwriter for this Iftar dinner for many years and a strong support and underwriter of sister cities. So I want to acknowledge Anwar Chavez, even in his absence, to the Consul General of Pakistan. I cannot tell you, it is good to be with you again. We were together not too long ago where we were acknowledging and celebrating the award that Anwar Chavez received. So thank you.
Houston's diverse Muslim community is a vital part of our city's cultural and civic life. And whether as doctors, educators, entrepreneurs, or community leaders, the individual success stories are too many to name, but nonetheless, they add to the dynamic vibrance of our community, and indeed our country, and we have all greatly benefited from your contributions.
2,000 people, attendees at the Iftar dinner. We said, and it was one of the largest in the country then. We said we wanted to increase it. COVID stepped in last year. We reimagined and served about 2,000 dinners. At that time, we said we still wanted to increase it. This year, that number is up to about 3,000. And so I want to thank all of the associations, all of those who have come together in a very unified position to make it happen. So look, good afternoon, Assalamu alaikum, and Ramadan Mubarak. I am honored to celebrate the Houston Iftar together with the community. And as we celebrate Ramadan and prepare for the Iftar meal this evening at homes with our families, we are mindful of the challenging times we are still in, the distancing that we have been forced to endure between us,
and the steps that we have taken and are continuing to take to protect ourselves, our families, and our community. The Houston Iftar has become a tradition that we share with our Muslim community, one that showcases the diversity of our city during the holy month of Ramadan. People from all backgrounds and faith traditions are welcome to join the Muslim community in this occasion of reflection, personal sacrifice, and unity. And Ramadan is the time of fasting, prayers, and recitation of the Quran, a time that unites all of us with the blessings of God. And let me just say to you, this city, this region has been very much blessed. We have been very fortunate, and then God gives us blessings not to hold them just to ourselves, but to pass them on. And Houston has faced a lot of challenges over the past year. Quite frankly, we faced a lot of challenges over the last number of years. We are distributing nearly 3,000 meals. And because that was so easy, I feel tempted to increase the goal for next time around. But the goal is when we meet again, in person, it is my hope that whatever facility we have, that's the largest in our city, that we'll be able to pack it out. Every year, our Iftar participation grows, which family reflects the ongoing support from our communities and the incredible work of the organizing committee and volunteers. This signature event would not have been possible without the collaborative effort of so many dedicated individuals and organizations. I thank the Sister City Associations, our Houston Consular Corps, the Ismaili community, the Bora community, the many diverse collaborating organizations, sponsors, and volunteers. Can't say enough for the volunteers, and especially these young volunteers from all faith traditions and backgrounds who contribute to the success of the Houston Iftar. And I have to thank my own people, Chris Olsen and his entire team for their thank you, Chris, for their dedication and support. And I thank you all for your service.
And as such, I'm honored to make this presentation, and I am so honored to do so with the Councilwoman Plummer, who is here with us, and the Council General, and of course, our very special and honored person, the Mayor, and Mohammed Saeed Sheikh, who stands in the shadows all the time, but he makes big things happen, and even when we don't see it. So at this time, this certificate of special congressional recognition is presented to the Houston Iftar in honor of your service to the community on behalf of the constituents of the 9th Congressional District of Texas. I salute your dedication to promoting the core values of dignity and respect while uniting diverse religious groups across the greater Houston area. My honor to present it to you, but when I do it on behalf of myself, the mayor, the council, and all that you have touched in your very wonderful way. Thank you so much. Councilwoman. How about it? One more time for the mayor of the city of Houston. All right, thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Ramadan Mubarak. Dear friends, the mayor mentioned that this is a time for reflection and self-improvement, sacrifice, and also a time for worship. And my words will be very brief. They are this. Please say a prayer for the children of the world. They are our future. And please say a prayer for the leaders of the world, because they can help bring about the peace that we need in the world. And finally, let's say a prayer for each other so that we might unite and bring about the goodwill that can make this world a better place for everyone. To this end, I'm going to make a presentation.
Everyone, and reaching out to these communities. At this time, if it wasn't important, it is so important now. It is crucial for us to come together as human beings from every different culture and creed and religion and background. It is important for us to come together, and these are the moments that really count. So thank you so, so much.
Congressman Mickey Green and Mr. Saeed Sheikh, Police Chief, and everybody here. This is something we are celebrating, as Mayor has just said, a very rounded speech which he has made. I think I will just say that this is a real celebration of that diversity, and that's valuing each person who is here, and whether it is the Muslim faith or other faith-based communities. Thank you very much for being here, celebrating it. And Mayor, I can tell you this from outside, that you as a leader of this Houston community in Estonians, you're making a big mark nationally. Thank you very much for celebrating it.
Y'all are our community. Whatever we've been through in Houston, since I've been here, since I've been a police officer, you always stood with us. And I just want to say thank you. I want to make an announcement because everybody don't know. Yasa Bashir was promoted to assistant chief. He's the first Muslim chief in a major city. And you know what? It's time. You've given so much to our city. Now it's time for us to give something back. And the mayor was so proud of it, and I'm so proud of it. And we're looking to work and do great things with this community. So thank y'all.
Ramadan Mubarak. I'm Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. How honored I am to be able to be part of more than 20 years of the Houston Iftar that brings so many people together. Ramadan occurs in the 9th month of the year for Muslims. It is a spiritual time, but it is a time of thanksgiving and giving and charity. I am amazed to celebrate today in this beautiful city of Houston to acknowledge 3,000 families. Muslims were served today more than any other time to celebrate the Houston Iftar and the breaking of the fast. Let me congratulate Mr. Muhammad Sheikh and his team that has done this year after year. He has brought together elected officials and business persons and nonprofit leaders. He really has brought together the family of humanity. That is why Ramadan is so very special, because we focus on the goodness of people, the giving of people. Let me thank the Muslim community as well for the years of service they have given. Every disaster that we've had in this community, they have been standing with the broader community. They work with us in Hurricane Ike, and they work with us in this tremendous and devastating Hurricane Harvey. But then when the pandemic hit, COVID-19, they were helping in distribution of food, helping those who could not help themselves. So it is my honor to be able to come in this Houston Iftar where we are commemorating Ramadan. As I said, Ramadan Mubarak, to be able to thank the community and to acknowledge the thanksgiving, the spiritual uplift, and the sharing and charity that they have done. And on behalf of the United States of America and the 18th Congressional District, we place this resolution in the hands of Mr. Sheikh to be able to acknowledge Houston's virtual Iftar 2021. That is to say that Ramadan goes on and will never stop, even in the midst of a pandemic. It concludes by saying, now therefore be it resolved to acknowledge this on the occasion of the virtual Iftar 2021. You are deserving of our utmost esteem for your gracious contributions. And again, we acknowledge a 3-day festival of prayer and feasting known as Al-Iftar. It is this day in honoring all of these wonderful families that I acknowledge that you are deserving of the utmost esteem for your gracious contributions, as I've said, and are indeed worthy always of the respect, admiration, and commendation of the United States Congress. Sheila Jackson Lee, Member of Congress, April 17, 2021. What a glorious day, what a glorious time. Ramadan Mubarak.